Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as you know, I've been doing a lot of studio work in the past year or so, mainly soundtracks, albums, and singles for myself and for other clients and artists. But my goal for next year is to do more live gigs. And throughout these past few months, I've been developing the setup that I need to be able for me to play live gigs. So as you know, I do both electronic and rock music. So for this specific gigs that I'm doing in the next few weeks, I'm gonna do both. So most of the equipment that I'll bring are mostly electronic equipment. They're not expensive. They're actually what I have in the studio. So with the exception of the electric guitar and an amp. So I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of my setup, and at the end of this video I'm gonna show you how it works, how I hook them all up together to make these live sets happen for me. The way I do live performances is like usually it's song based. So I write songs and I sequence them using sequencers, but I always leave room for improv. So that's how I want my sets to be. Like the first probably first 3 minutes would be the actual song, and then I would kind of like improvise until I'm satisfied. So there's a lot of like tweaking in my sets. There's a lot of like random playing, improvising on both the keyboards, the synthesizers, and the guitar. So it's fun. I am so used to playing with my bands. I have one of my bands back in New York. So whenever I'm there, we play together. Sometimes we tour together. I do have musician friends here in Los Angeles as well, who kind of like back me up when I feel like, playing live with, a group. So that's covered. But for this specific gigs, but for these specific gigs that I am about to play, I kind of want to do it solo, but I still want to keep that feel of, live music that you can improvise on. So it's going to be a hybrid of like backing tracks and live performance. As much as I want to, just stand there and like, tweak some buttons, play a track, I'm more interested in like actually interacting with the equipment while I'm doing the live set. So again, stay tuned. At the end of my walkthrough, I'm going to play a live performance of one of the tracks that I'm gonna be playing in these live sets. So hope you like it. If you have any questions about my setup, please put it in the comments. So I'm going to start with this one right here, which is going to be the brains of my operation, and it's the Teenage Engineering EP133 KO2 sampler, which has a song mode, which is super helpful in my live sets. I essentially saved and programmed my songs in these banks over here, and I'll just select them whenever I play live. It's just basic tracks, maybe a bass synth there with the drum progression, and the goal is for me to improvise over those tracks. And obviously I will need, and I have the Novation 49 SL Mark III as my main keyboard controller to control my synths. And my other main drum machine is my trusted Roland TR-8S. This will be my main improvisational drum machine. So after I play one of the tracks, I'll be improvising the drum parts using the rhythm parts. And then I'm gonna go into this right here, which will be my main synthesizer, the UB-XA. I love this synth. I'll be using the split mode because I want to use 2 voices for every track that I am improvising on. And yes, this one, the Spark 40, which I adore, will be my main guitar amp and my guitar, a Telecaster, which is my favorite right now. So that's my setup right there. Main synth, guitar amp, guitar, brains of the operation, MIDI controller, drum machine. That's it.
you.